day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. How is my sound? And can we get started? Awesome, sound is perfect. Let's hop over to the charts and see what we can find. What do you guys want to look at today? And let's take it from there. How's it going, Jack? Hope you're doing well. Okay, I see Boris wants us to take a look at EU and NAS 100. Let's check the NAS 100 first, and hopefully we can find something beautiful to work with. But we do know that overall we are bullish, extremely bullish. So hopping over to the lower time frames. Okay, let me just keep the daily for now and start everything from scratch. We do see that we are bullish, but we do still have that happening there. So that's a level that we will be trading into. So what we are going to be looking for now is to find a level that we can trade from, going into the zone there, and then hopping over to the hourly. You see a bit of a bearish structure. So now let's go back to the daily, so I can just mark the level that we expect price not to break, which would be this one here, and this one, of course, to maintain this bullish structure. So these are areas that we will be wary of as we keep trading. I'm not sharing the full analysis, of course. And then this is the T off area would look at based on the daily. And if we were to drop into the hourly, we could probably find a knee term 1 and mitigate it, of course, which would be that one there. And going into the hourly, we would look at a buy from this level going up, and then this is the first setup, the first type of setup that you would take. And then if you go deeper into this price levels here on the US 100, you can see this berry structure formation. So you could potentially look for a sell in this level, targeting this entry level that you will be taking. So we'd basically have something similar to price doing that, and then you would want to get in somewhere here. And then when it does get here, we are anticipating price to push up from there, but you will watch what it does whilst holding this position. And then once you start seeing structure pushing up, you'll find an area to go up with it from this area of interest. So 30 minutes, you see this big consolidation here, drop into the 15. We still do have that structure there. So if you were to trade this and you'd want to trade it from a smarter level going down, of course you take it from this level. This is based on the 15, by the way, and to include that zone. Not sure if price will push up there, of course, and if it does, you don't get in immediately. You wait for price to start dropping down, and then of course getting on the way down, targeting these as previously said. So you want to see price go up there. So you will have a setup that looks like this. going to these levels, and then you will have a setup that looks like this, going all the way up to these levels. And of course, we're expecting to go even higher based on that overall daily structure. So your setup looks like this. So you do have a buy, because this is a long term based on the daily, and then you've got the sell based on the 15 minutes going down. Awesome. I think that's it for the US 100. Let me put in the price so you guys can see price here. There we go. So it looks like that. And then Euro USD, and then we'll also do the GJ, and that should be it. US 30 we did earlier. Okay, we actually did on the Bootcamp. Okay, so this one we found this setup, so we are waiting for price to actually come back up. And let me do this. Let me just move that. So we are expecting price to push up. Well, we're expecting to first drop below this level, and then once it does, we're expecting it to push up, entering a trade somewhere in these levels, pushing all the way down. So that's how we are going to be approaching it. And also depends on what price does now. I mean, if price basically starts continuing up, breaking these levels, then we're definitely not going to trade it. So we just need to go back down, break this one first, and then come back, trigger us in, and dropping down all the way as well. So that's what we are waiting to see. It's a patience game. It's a patience game. There we go. So we will have a setup similar to this on the Euro USD, but it's only valid after price drops first and then come back up and then pushing up again. So that's the only valid way to look at USD from our side. Morning, Richard. Morning, Tabiso. Yeah, let's do two more there, and then we should be good. GJ and US 30. GJ, I think we're also still waiting for a setup. Yeah, I think we are waiting for a setup. So, yep, we are waiting for it. So, we're waiting for price to basically push up here. And then once it does, waiting for it to come down, trigger that in, and then push us all the way up. So, with the GJ, it does look, it's relatively the same idea as the previous one. So, we are looking at something like this. Pushing all the way up, of course. And that's the GJ. So let me just push the price up. So when you guys do trade this, wait for price to firstly go above the 52470 level, and then wait for it to come back down, trigger you in, and of course push up. And also using stops, not limits. That's what we're waiting for in GJ. And then US 30. I know we trade, I was rather saying, most of the trades that we got on the US 30 were from the daily levels. So we are waiting for price to, of course, drop down into these levels, or the push up to those levels, and then trade it from there using stops and also using structure and other bootcamp measures and confluences that we'll be using to get into the trade. So I would wait for price to come into this area, watch what it does, and then buy, or push up to this area, watch what it does, and then buy. There's a lot of liquidity just laying at these levels. So also be careful you don't get wicked out. And that's about it for this live, guys. Let us catch up again tomorrow, same time. Bring your pairs and let's trade. Don't forget to check out the bootcamp as well and the Wushu toolbox. Happy trading, guys.